Hello, whoa, we are back. Back in the realms. The realms of where though? That's the question. Like, where are they heading? I know, obviously, the East Coast. Yeah. But where exactly is their pathway? Yeah, we're returning to Dante, Uzumaki, Eula for the next step in the journey. Yeah. I'm keeping chapters quite short because I'm kind of like darting back and forth between the two groups at the moment. Um, So I hope you're liking that. If not, then just write a comment or something. But yeah, I'm going to start the chapter now. Eighth chapter, processing to begin right this second. Oh wow, it's beginning. Whoa, oh my gosh, we're coming. Okay, let's begin. Okay, there, he saw it. It was grazing on a strand of fuzzy plant, munching peacefully. Uzumaki halted in his tracks, brandishing his obsidian-edged spear into his hand. Setting the spear into position, he saw the animal looked slightly different to what he remembered. Roundness and short black tails were normally attributed to this succulent creature, but now they were more lean, more muscly, and the tails were no longer and appeared razor-edged in their straightness. This was a tougher opponent to bring down. Silent as the still air itself, he snuck forward onto the tips of his toes, bent forward, head up, mouth shaped in an O, the shape it always fell to during the precipice of a hunt. The deer saw him. Shun! He thought to himself, but outwardly remained still. It would be pointless to throw the spear now. The deer charged forward, directly at him, eyes crackling with an anger and ferocity Uzumaki had never experienced. Deers were timid creatures, easily startled and always ran away from at the slightest sense of danger. This was a different world, a different time, and deers weren't cowards of the past. Himself, Uzumaki was shocked. This was bizarre. But it wasn't necessarily a bad thing. He wasn't going to run. He wasn't going to tell his deer that a human could be scared. He quickly thrust that spear forward, shooting it in a swift blur. In a millisecond, it sliced a deep gash through the left side of the deer's face, burrowing deep into its bulging shoulder muscle. It screamed, thrashing. Uzumaki stepped back, looking around for a second weapon. Sometimes a rock or a big tree club would help finish the animal off once it was wounded. But he didn't want to annihilate his opponent. He wanted to eat it. Taking steps back, Uzumaki sprayed his eyes around manically. He saw a large bow-like object to his right and snatched it up, just in time to see the creature, blood squirting out of it and running in rivulets across its face, charge. Only 5 meters away, he jumped to the side and felt the beast rush past him in a bursting gush of air. It circled around for a second attempt, but Uzumaki was too quick. With all the strength of a top Miwok tribe hunter, he smashed the wood into the face of the deer in a mighty swing. The deer was crushed, knocked to the side by a humongous blow. It twisted, spasmed before a second before hitting the ground, and breathing gave out. It lay still at the feet of Uzumaki. When he returned, Dante and Eula had been shocked to see a massive deer strung limply over his back. Uzumaki just walked past into his traditional, scowling facial expression, as if they were all his fault, as if they weren't here trapped too. They had cooked the deer, and Dante had been surprised when Uzumaki took some of the bones. Not throwing them away, that he did not do. Instead, he began to use the sinew alongside with some cedar to begin handcrafting some sort of device. When he asked, asked Ida to ask Uzumaki what he was doing, Uzumaki grinned at him with a bright, white smile. He says he wants to increase the hunter levels, said Eula, and no more was said. So the next day they continued. It was day 3 now, since their sudden and unexpected arrival into the world of mystery. They had tried following a river for a while, but it was small, virtually no greater than a tiny tributary whose springs were located only after a few hours of marching uphill over dusty rocks and tree roots, which to Dante looked like the tendrils of some enormous, creepy beast. Dante was hauling himself over yet another valley ridge, filled with the traditional giant trees and baking humidity when he noticed Uzumaki had paused, gazing, transfixed upon the view ahead. Uzumaki felt pinpricks of deja vu sweep through him as he absorbed the scene ahead of him. Shock blossomed into a delight, and he charged forward, running on and on, faster and faster, legs rushing in a shaking blur of motion. Dante watched him until he was out of sight, hidden by the great massive trunk of one of the smaller redwood trees. Eula stood next to him, scanning the ground ahead meticulously. "Do you see that?" she asked him. He had become more relaxed in her company, but she still gave him a strange sense of unease. "I see trees, I see more trees, and I do not see hope," he said bitterly, beginning to walk forward. "Well, I see a building, and also see smoke. Black smoke. Don't you?" Dante tried, but his vision obviously was not as good. "I think I might need glasses," he muttered sadly, wondering if the race offered an optometrist. "Glasses?" she asked quizzically, and then realized, remembering an old journal she had read. "Oh, well," she continued, "we better not use our finest deer hunter." And Dante looked at the strong bow that Uzumaki had made for him that night when they had eaten a great deer-scented feast, pears and deer, his first proper meal in the wilderness. "Not for long," he grinned and began running after Uzumaki, Eula galloping and skipping behind him. Oh, that's the end of chapter 8. Hope you enjoyed that. I had fun narrating it and writing it. It was fun. So yeah, I'm gonna just disappear now, like some kind of futuristic teleportation device off the screen, like this. No, my editing is not that good. In fact, is there any editing at all? That's a good question. Maybe I should employ that into my video making. Possibly. Okay. So yeah, bye, 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 bye.